We're gonna do part two of episode one. Tell me why. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it took a day or two to get it done. If anybody's watching, please suggest some games. Suggest any game. 'Cause we are struggling. Like, this game was one of those games that was recommended to me, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna give it a try. I've been enjoying it so far, but when it comes to YouTube, it hasn't been doing good. But it's like I have a giant fan base. Nah, it's not like that. It's just videos that just make me happy to make, even though nobody watches, because it's pretty insane. Just being able to post and stuff like that. People that can do that. Sorry. It's just never into it, you know? We're not gonna get any, like, this has to be at the end, right? Asking somewhere episode one? Episode one is off.
Ready to Veni Vidi Vici?
I'm ready to talk to Tessa.
So serious.
Just try to keep in mind that your memory of her is 10 years out of date.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be if she which she didn't. So I'm guessing this is Michael.
I forgot this guy. This guy is chick.
Hey, you.
Yeah, controls.
Hey, isn't it your day off?
Yep, we're here as patrons. Tyler, meet Michael. This is the annoying coworker I was telling you about.
I was there for your introduction to marshmallow vodka and wine coolers, and I've only worked my way up to annoying coworker. Rude.
Don't worry, she told me exactly how miserable she'd be in this town without you.
It's so good to finally meet you. The Tyler talk goes on 24/7, so I feel like I already know you. So, you here to grab some stuff for the homestead, or?
Yeah, we decided it'd be easiest if we just stayed out there. We'll get it cleaned up faster if we literally cannot escape it.
Hey, I'm all for efficiency. Cannot wait for us to get out of here.
What's that?
Aw. He wants some.
Oh, Michael is moving to Juneau too.
Oh, and did you guys plan on moving together, or?
Well, I mean, yeah. It'll be cheaper to share a place, but nothing's set in stone.
Makes sense.
There could be room for you too.
For sure. The more Ronins, the merrier. I'm studying to be a chef, so, you know it'll be good eating. And hey, I only snore during allergy season. And baseball.
How can I say no to that?
You okay?
Dead on my feet, girl. Got up at 4 to fish before work. It's been a day.
Oh, you like to fish?
Yeah, there's this spot called Buzzard Hole I go to at least twice a week. It's like an hour drive, but it's so chill, especially first thing in the morning.
Shut up. I used to go there all the time.
For real?
Yeah.
Hey, well, if you want to go sometime, holler at me. I don't mind sharing.
Cool. Most guys I know get all smeagol about their fishing spots.
Oh, look at you two. Bonding over the most slow and boring way to kill an animal.
She's just jealous because she couldn't catch a fish, even if she filled the lake with cyanide first.
Never mind. Tyler, we better get started with our shopping.
Yeah, I'll be around if you need anything.
The future mayor of Delos Crossing.
Tom Vecchi?
Yep. Is it really that big of a shock? He owns the only store in Delos Crossing, and he's chummy with the Old Boys Club.
not exactly charismatic.
Oh, memory.
Hey, Ollie! Look! I'm the ruler of this kingdom!
Slips and falls.
Get it? 'Cause it's a dome? You're gonna fall, stupid. That was funny.
I can't believe you didn't laugh. That was hilarious.
Not as funny as you getting all pouty when I didn't laugh at you. It was my favorite thing.
I can get up here. There has to be something there, right? Protect oceans
Should we
or
go
they'll
inside or
try to
stand
leave.
around until we become human popsicles?
National human popsicles, please. What's this going? Okay. Is he gonna keep like some? Yeah. Oh, it opened.
Well, hello, Miss Ronan. Did you forget something in the office?
No, just doing some shopping. You remember my brother, Tyler?
Your brother? Oh, right, Tyler. What a pleasant surprise.
Didn't Allison tell you I'd be by today?
Yes, I think she did. I just didn't expect to see such a dapper young man.
Well, I did shower this morning.
Did you just get back into town, or?
More or less, we've been working out at the old house, but surprise, surprise, after 10 years of sitting empty, it was missing a few things, hence the supply run.
Ah, right. Well, we'll get you set right up. It must be nice to be home.
I'm not sure nice is the word for it.
Oh, of course. I assume being there feels complicated.
Complicated.
That's one way to describe it.
Well, don't let me
Dev.
keep you any longer. I'll be here if you need anything.
Oh, hey, is Tessa around today?
The wife's not in at the moment. I'm sure she'll be around later, though.
Okay, so we need candles and an all-purpose cleaner.
Plus snacks and drinks. I'm starving.
I don't think snacks would really help.
Your chips.
You know I got a sweet tooth, sis. You think you could take a picture of this? Look, all the...
Sugar rush it is.
Can't wait to have a midlife crisis and buy a boat. Maybe sail to the Caribbean.
So we need candles. Oh. Oh.
You know,
Hello?
if Juno doesn't work out, maybe I'll join you. Tyler, you want water, soda, juice?
Whatever you want. I'm not picky.
Wish any of it sounded good. OJ sound good to you?
Yep.
Let's grab a bag of whiskey, you know. Alright, so candles. Candles would really be back here? No way. All-purpose cleaner? Do you see these things around here? What are you?
Let's see. Fresh
Oh,
cut
these are
peonies. Plain candles are fine.
An all-purpose
Michael,
device.
you want me to pick up some birch syrup for you?
Is that some roundabout way of asking me to make you two my world famous pancakes?
Ooh, busted.
An all-purpose cleaner.
How many hours did we spend here as kids?
A lot. Marianne would come here to play cards with Tessa, and we'd have the run of the place.
It was the highlight of the week. We'd play on the playground, and Tessa would let us fill our plates at the restaurant.
And it got Marianne. Hey, Tyler, remember the Trout King?
No way, it's still here? I thought Tom would have retired him by now.
You kidding? He never misses a chance to tell customers he won a trout derby.
It was a 12-pounder.
Inventory, huh?
Yeah, my mind is so
Meaning
numb
awesome
right now.
or-
Anyway, how's the shopping spree going? Finding everything you need?
Just waiting on Tyler. This is
I don't know
mess.
who arranged all the shelves today, but they're a total mess.
Are you coming for me? Do I have to remind you of the great spreadsheet disaster of 2014, huh?
We don't talk about that. I just made one tiny function mistake.
Which wound up in the store almost ordering $10,000 worth of tampons.
You really saved my ass when you caught that.
Yep, and you still owe me for it. Anyway, how's your day going?
We found some stuff in Marianne's room that really threw us for a loop.
Do you want to talk about it?
I do, but not here. And I think it also might not be my story to tell. But
I'll be here if you need me.
This is nice. But I need an all multi-purpose club.
hey, Tom, when'd you get that new California plate?
You remember that nice young couple who came through town last summer? With the funky van.
They sent you their license plate?
Their van got impounded. But I pulled some strings to get it out.
So by pulled strings, you mean you gave Eddie a discount on those new waiters?
I've got friends in high places.
Where is this multi-purpose vacuum? Would I have to ask him for it?
Aren't you running for more gun control?
My platform calls for sensible regulations, but folks around here need guns for safety. And as you know, we run extensive background checks before each and every sale.
Hey, Tom.
There's something I can help you with?
How are you?
How's it going, Tom?
Great. The campaign's prospects have got me completely energized.
Pumpkins get bigger every year.
Well, you know, our produce vendor has won several ribbons at the Alaska State Fair. I heard she spent $1,000 on her starter seeds. Can you imagine? So, how's the day off going?
Well, Ty's here, so hard to complain.
Good for you. Family's important.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, I'm still looking for that purpose vacuum shit. Multi-purpose vacuum. I've never heard of that. Like, I don't really vacuum. Don't have a rug or anything. Where is this shit at?
Any opinion on cleaning products?
Only that using them is an unfortunate way to spend an afternoon.
Okay, I think we're done here.
Tom will ring us up at the counter.
Guess we just completely forgot about it then.
Will that be all?
Yes. Thank you, Tom.
Heavens, why would you go there? Surprised it's even still standing.
We found some stuff in Marianne better than us.
I don't know about that. It's been a decade, kids.
I know, but I need
10
to ask.
years.
What is it?
Boy,
No. It never came up. I found out much later, just like everybody else.
Marianne was obviously concerned. She really didn't confide in you at all?
Your mother was intensely private. She didn't need anyone else, and she made that clear.
But this was about Tyler. She was always willing to came to us.
Not at the end. Look, I have a lot on my plate today. I'm sorry. It was God's plan. That's all I can know. I need to go now. Best of luck to you, truly.
what the hell was that?
I told you she wouldn't
She
talk.
seemed more of a rush.
She's got CIA training.
Something's weird here. It's weird, right?
Yeah, I feel it too. It's like something's on the tip of my tongue.
These are superpowers. You hear that clicking noise? It reminds me of I think I'm supposed to be back here.
Can I help you, Allison?
Oh, no thanks. I'm good. I'm just looking for something that I forgot. What's this doing here? Man, Tessa keeps track of everything in these notebooks.
Like what?
Any loans she's given out, stuff she lets regulars take for free, even her tithes.
And then what? She starts passing out horse heads if people don't pay her back.
I think she just likes having a record. She's gonna hand it off to St. Paul like a resume.
Yeah, we are allowed to be back here since we help out with the jobs. I feel it.
Hey guys, you all done yet?
Yeah, Mom. Can we go outside while you and Tessa play cards?
I'm afraid there's no time for games today, sweetie. Now let's go.
Marianne, can you come here?
Sorry, Tessa, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Oh, what's your excuse this time? Emergency repairs for the beaver dam?
Tessa, look.
No, I don't want to hear it. I want to talk to you now. Or do I need to start calling in your debts?
Huh. I'd completely forgotten about that.
I remember it, but not exactly like that. Here, let's see if we can call up my version, okay?
Mom? Can we go outside while you and Tessa play cards?
No, there's no time for games today.
Marianne, can we talk?
No, we can't. Just leave the groceries, kids. Let's go.
Don't. Please, let's just talk for a few minutes. Okay?
Okay. We remember that slightly differently. I guess that makes sense. Rashomon, you know? But whatever happened, after that, they walked to the counter, and then Marianne lashed out at Tessa, right?
I want to talk to
No.
you
Marianne
now.
defended us
Or do I
because
need to
Tessa
start
got all
calling?
preachy?
Which is it going to be?
Can I do it? Wait.
I want to talk to
Yeah,
you
this is like-
now. Or do I need to start calling in your debts? Vote The Lord disciplines those he loves. You're failing these kids, Marianne.
Judge me all you want, but don't spew that hate around my children.
Spew hate? I am trying to be your friend. They need a firm, guiding hand, and you.
My God. You actually think you're being a friend right now? Talking about my children that way?
Yes, you might find this hard to believe, but friends aren't just for loans, Marianne.
You really want to get into this? Fine. Let's go to your office. I'll be right back, kids. You stay inside.
What is wrong with you?
Damn.
I wish you would have trusted me on this. I really don't think Tessa was being that harsh.
You don't know her. And regardless of who started things, once they were in the office, they both went at it.
What do you think they were arguing about? Me?
Don't know. It was impossible to hear over the music. But hey, now that we know she was lying to our faces, let's ask her.
Would that be a good idea? Fuck it. We could just walk away.
Is there something I can do for you?
Earlier you
Wait,
said
wait.
Marianne kept everything to herself. But you two had a big fight a few months before her death, didn't you?
We argued all the time. You'll have to be more specific.
This wasn't about who cheated at Canasta. This was intense. You locked yourselves in the office so we couldn't hear.
I'm sorry. It was a long time ago. Now, I was in the middle of something.
Okay. We'll leave you to it.
Ugh.
Damn it.
I think she knows more than she's letting on.
Duh.
Yeah.
But there's no way to nail her down when we don't even know what we mean.
If we could pinpoint what it was about, she'd be out of excuses.
Sure, but how do we do that? The music was too loud to make out what they were saying.
Marianne and Tessa were obsessed with that song. It was on all the time.
What are you thinking?
We've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something really emotional. Maybe listening to it will trigger something.
You may be onto something here, Ronan.
We can't go back to her with anything half-assed. We should go talk to Tom. Make sure we build as strong of a case as possible.
Okay. Let's see if we can figure out what
Yeah,
song
that's
it
what
was.
I was thinking about. We should do this instead of fronting her right away when we're already having to.
Hey, Tom.
There's something I can help you with?
This might be a weird question, but do you remember the song that Tessa and Marianne used to love? They played it all the time.
How could I forget? I think she's still got the CD back here. A little worse for the wear, of course. Hold on. Here it is. I was happy when it got put away, to be honest. A bit cheesy for my tastes.
Operating music.
This is it, right?
I think so. Whoa. I just got hit with a flood of memories. You seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Should we check this one out?
Check all of it.
Mom, stop! That's so embarrassing!
Oh, yeah? Tessa, come join me. I know you love this song.
No, I couldn't possibly. Some of us are actually trying to get work done here.
I forgot how carefree she could be.
What the hell happened? You think there's more memory lurking around?
I don't know. Let's see.
The kids keep pestering me for these candies. They're so expensive.
I'll just grab a bag. It's fine.
Oh no, I can't, Tessa.
It's nothing.
Okay. But write it down in your little notebook.
Okay. Whatever you want. There. Happy?
Yes. And I'll be by on Wednesday to help you close, like I promised.
Tessa acted like she was Marianne's mom sometimes.
I think you mean Tessa was self-righteous and treated Marianne like a charity case.
She was trying to help.
We should go find that notebook she was holding. Pretty sure I saw one marked 2004 in the office closet earlier.
What are you doing here?
I thought you needed help at the store.
I needed help 2 hours ago. Have you been drinking?
What? No, I just had a day, okay? I took a pill. I'm fine.
Marianne.
I said I'm fine. Kids, come on, let's go.
Wait, please. I have something for you. Take a look at this when you get home, okay? They can handle this confusion. I've been working with these people for years. They can help.
What do you think that pamphlet was Tessa gave to Marianne?
I don't know. I saw it in Marianne's room. It had a creepy vibe, but I didn't think much about it. It was bad, though. Like, maybe conversion therapy bad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We saw that.
If this is true, I want to know how Marianne felt about it. And we need to hit Tessa with some hard proof.
It would have to be somewhere here.
Can I help you, Allison?
Oh, no thanks. I'm good. I'm just looking for something that I forgot.
It would have to be.
Ah, 2004.
Anything interesting?
Read. June 24 for a meal at the restaurant paid off. September 11th, doll for the kid. February $50. March paid off February debt. September 20 for gas paid in full.
No show. It looks like Marianne started flaking on her debt in October 2004.
5 months before
Marianne, April.
that night.
$50 for gas paid off. May 37, groceries plus 30 new jacket for Allison paid off. Helped at store. June, $21 for medicine paid off. August, $40 grocery paid off. October, $140 for washing machine repairs. No show. No show. Not return calls. No show. Damn. Says I can get on the computer.
Tessa? Is it okay if I run a quick Google search? My phone's dead.
Sure, but make it quick. I'm going to need the computer.
Okay. The elephant in the room. I know you don't want to have this conversation, but Lisa has flaked on rehearsals. Again, she hasn't shown up in weeks. I know we were all moved beyond words by her performance of Danny Boys at Curl's funeral, but what's good is a beautiful voice if you can't show up on time every week like everybody else. I think we should start planning the winter gala without her. Dots? Question mark? Barb. Seize the day. Robin Williams. Thank you. Hey Tessie or Tessa, however the hell we had her as. I just got back from my work at Austin. Austin, and found the girls in bed sleeping like happy logs. Adrian said they were riding high when he picked them up from your place today. Apparently, you got them both to eat. Kara? Please let me know that saint you prayed to pull that off. LOL. All morning they have been going on and on about their campaign trip with Auntie Tessa and all the s'mores they ate and bugs they caught. I can't remember the last time they were both this happy at this same time. Usually it's one happy, the other one crying. I know you're busy with the store and getting ready to be first lady. So thanks for making time for them, and so sorry about the last minute drop off. You know how work has been. The girls say we love you, Auntie Tessa. P.S. You and Tom should come for dinner sometime. Adrian's been dying to show him the new media room. We should keep them busy while we drink wine in the kitchen. Your order has been shipped. Hello, thank you for shopping with us. Your order of garlic pillar kitchen 2 has been shipped.
Virtue Seekers Youth Camp.
Alliance traditional family members.
Is that what she recommended for Tyler?
I don't know what to say.
I'm sorry, Tyler.
Yeah.
Let's see how Tessa explains this one away.
10 powerful Christian quotes that will change your life. Parents' Guide to Prevent Same-Sex Attraction. Virtue Seekers Youth Camp. The government owed you up to 10,000 cash to go to school. This is not a loan. You won't have to pay it back. This is not a scam.
We've got a good sense of what went down. Let's talk to Tessa.
Is there something I can do for you?
We're back, with details that should help your memory.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. We were buying groceries, and then you stormed in, threatening to call in debts and demanding that Marianne talk to you. It turned into an argument. So you guys went into the office and blasted that song you used to dance to all the time.
Call in debts? I never. Like I'm some kind of loan shark. When did this supposedly occur?
Well, our memories don't exactly have timestamps.
I can't be expected to take these accusations seriously if you can't even recall basic details.
Oh! I know it's 2004. Shit. Shit. I have August stuck in my mouth. Meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger from its toe, eeny, meeny, miny. Okay, let's just go to the first one. Fuck it.
October 2004.
October
That was when
2004.
she stopped trying to pay her debts, right?
Yes. I don't know why. She always found a way to pay
okay.
before that. But we never argued about money. I was frustrated, but you can't squeeze blood from a stone.
Yeah, we didn't think you guys were arguing about money.
X.
We know you support the Alliance for Traditional Families, and that you gave her the pamphlet about their camp.
What camp?
The first one.
The Virtue Seekers Youth Camp. It was conversion therapy. You told her that Tyler should go there.
Look, you've clearly decided I'm Judas, just like Marianne did. But I was trying to help. Tyler, she told me she'd been struggling with you, and I'd heard such good things about that camp.
You told her to send her child to conversion therapy.
Do you know what they do to kids in those places?
I do. Now.
How did Marianne take your helpful suggestion?
Badly. She wanted to let you be whatever perfect little butterfly was in that cocoon. And yes, we argued about it.
So she was cool with who I was?
She was more than that. She loved you. Listen, I don't mean to be rude, but I really do have a lot on my plate today.
Okay. We'll get out of your way then. Thanks, Tessa.
She has more. 100%. She 100% has more.
Can we grab our groceries?
Michael already put them in your trunk.
Okay, thanks. Bye, Tom.
See you later.
What are you thinking?
Just trying to wrap my brain around all that.
I can't believe you got Tessa
You
Vecchi to
killed your
talk
mom,
about
that
the
was
past.
innocent.
Bravo.
Yeah. Marianne, she had my back. It really doesn't change much, right? She was still fucking crazy. She still tried to kill me. But knowing she was trying to protect me before whatever the hell happened that pushed her over the edge, it feels good, Allison.
Hey,
What?
look
What?
at me. You are allowed to feel however you are feeling about this.
God, I could use a smoke.
You're speaking my language.
What?
Sorry, I'm just thinking about what this means.
Yeah, me too.
That you probably killed your mom?
Well, it's a good thing Eddie's expecting us. He knew Marianne pretty well, and he was in charge of her case.
Did he ever mention anything about the investigation to you?
No, I never asked. And I'm sure he thought I was better off not knowing.
Guess that might have made for some awkward dinner conversation.
Exactly. But I mean, he's a good cop. Thorough. I'm sure he's got something. Let's go.
I'm gonna go talk to the big guy now. Full confessed. It's an achievement.
This is kind of bleak.
It's usually more crowded, but the other officers punch out at 6 o'clock sharp.
There's no crime after 6?
In the mean streets of Delos Crossing, just bears and drunken disorderlies. And Uncle Eddie can usually
Sorry.
handle them on his own.
But what about drunk bears?
Yeah, I would.
Anyway, he's probably in his office,
If I was
upstairs.
a police officer, I would prefer being a sheriff somewhere in a little town than an actual cop
Damn.
in a big town.
They still got this creepy mascot, huh?
It's the local hero.
What? Officer Justin Beaver is not creepy. He's Delos Crossing's longest serving officer.
Hold on.
I am
I want to
the
catch up
law.
on all the Delos Crossing gossip.
Oh, that's all just public safety stuff. Nothing that interesting.
National Guard joined the team.
Too little, too late. Well, should I decide the wild world of accounting isn't for me?
Can't really picture you in the uniform.
Really? That's still not cleaned up. Assholes. I wonder if the black oyster catchers were still nesting during the spill. 100% college tuition paid? Damn. Maybe I should have joined the National Guard.
Beats having your credit card stolen by an online college.
Too soon, Tyler. Too soon.
Ooh. Let us take you for a ride. Want to see the police officer does on the job, registered to ride along program. That's a thing? Is a ride along program a thing? I don't think stuff like in the city would work, right? It would have to be like a sheriff.
Home sweet home.
You spent a lot of time here growing up?
Yeah, whenever Eddie was working. The whole precinct's basically family.
It's freezing in here.
Of course. It's locked. Whew. That is going to smell lovely tomorrow.
It's from Tessa's restaurant, right?
Uh-huh. Everyone eats there all the time. It's as exciting as food gets in Delos Crossing.
Oh, memory.
I can't believe they're still sending psychiatric patients to prison.
How come?
What's that?
Alaska only has one psych hospital, with less than 100 beds. If anyone else ends up in distress, they go straight to jail.
Damn. I didn't know that. How do you know?
Aaron, he's really passionate about that stuff. I went with him to protest at the Capitol building a couple of times.
Can I look at this?
That's Denise Wilson's desk. Remember her?
Crazy D? The woman who set fire to her ex's trailer?
Allegedly set fire. She was acquitted. And that's Officer Wilson to you.
Exactly, Officer Wilson. Has to be on top then, right?
Tyler, you coming?
What's that there?
Come on, man. We can't make these poor kids sleep here.
Well, where do you suggest they go? Social services will be here in a few hours, and this is the only room with a bed.
Anywhere but a cell.
Yep.
We'll find some other
I don't need
place.
to tell you that it's off limits.
Allison, hey. Just finishing up a call. Trying to convince Melinda the Ravens and her garbage aren't police business. Give me a few minutes.
Sure.
Make yourselves a cup of coffee. Here's the key to the break room.
Thanks.
Come back upstairs when you're done, okay?
Coffee sound good?
That guy
The machine is
reacted.
in the break room downstairs.
Uh-huh.
Yes, this is the break room.
You know, I really thought I'd locked those memories in some deep, deep part of my brain.
Same here.
Something's in the way. Man, they are never gonna catch this guy.
What exactly did he do?
This guy keeps stealing out of people's mailboxes. Asshole snagged a box of fancy washi tape I ordered online.
See, I was picturing an actual mailbox bandit. You know, like hopping around on a post with a little mask on the door.
Huh?
You know, the mailbox is the bandit. Sorry, it was a bad joke.
Where are we going?
We're just gonna sit down in here, and I'm gonna ask you a few questions, okay?
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah. I just usually try my best not to remember that night when I'm here.
I would too.
Okay, let's go in.
Ooh.
Yep, it's locked.
For smoking weed behind the store once?
Yep, ugh. They've let this place get gross.
You think they'll mind if I take one?
These are definitely the same cookies that were here last week, but knock yourself out.
Ugh, I'm so hungry.
How is this still
Exactly.
warm?
Like, if you don't hear me talk
You sure
about
you want coffee this late in the
episode,
day?
it's-
You'll be up all night.
I don't think I'll sleep much anyways. Too much on my mind.
Those dusty couches won't make it any easier. Hey, you okay?
I can't do this. Calm down, Allison. Stick to the plan. Come on, don't freak out on me now. I can't. Please, I can't lie. We already lied. It's all gonna be fine, okay?
You okay?
Honestly, no. Do you ever regret?
No. No way. Well, maybe once or twice early on, but now, no way. I mean, look where we're at. Look where I'm at.
Uncle Eddie's probably done by now. We should go find him.
Do you mind if I go inside that room for a second?
You sure? It's the first time I've been in here since that night. Eddie was so uncomfortable, he dropped a vase.
Here. Have a seat.
All right.
Sorry.
Huh, they kept this?
What?
It's that vase. They glued it back together. Huh. What's that back there? No way. Have you been hiding back here all this time?
Head back.
Why did you separate us? Is Ollie okay?
Ollie's just fine, honey. They're all in the other room having cocoa. Everything's gonna be okay. I need to ask you a few questions now. Come with me?
You're awfully quiet.
Yeah, sorry. Trying to deal, but it's a lot.
Yeah. My character fell asleep. Totally fell asleep.
This is heavier than I
No,
expected.
it was me. I totally just like. I totally did not just like take a nap. I say we should take all of that.
She won't notice if we borrow this, right?
As long as we put it back right where we found it, we're good.
Jeez. This is for. What's this big difference? I didn't see any room that needs a key. Oh wait. We could open up the locker now. Right. Yep.
We really shouldn't be in here.
Yes, but you never know where we might find information about that night.
I guess so. Balto came through. So Wilson leaves her locker key in her desk and her password reminder in her locker? That's so irresponsible. An intruder could easily access all kinds of police files with this.
Yeah, like 2 goblin intruders.
That it? Da 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 da.
Hey, sorry that took so long.
Oh damn.
Sometimes these old folks want us to come out just because they're lonely.
No worries, Uncle. Hey, you remember this guy?
Yeah, of course. How can I forget? Tyler Ronan, back in Delos Crossing.
It's good to be back.
And just look at you. A man grown.
Yep, guess I ate my Wheaties.
The whole clan's so proud of you. How you work with those kids at Fireweed. I always say children are the future.
I thought that was Whitney Houston.
Come on, bro. She stole her entire act from me. Everybody knows that. Look at you two. Reunited and it feels so good, huh?
Yeah, not sure how I got by without this dork. Look, Eddie, we aren't here just to say hi. We found something in Marianne's room. Things aren't really adding up anymore, and we've got questions.
Oh, yeah?
Did anyone mention anything about her behavior in the days leading up to that day? Anything at all?
No. Everyone I talked to said it took them by surprise.
Did you see her at all? Like, in those last few days?
No. I hadn't seen her for weeks. Maybe a month before.
Bah! Okay, I'm done. Thank you guys for watching. I'm tired. Episode 2 of episode 1. Man, this shit is a lot. I fell asleep, so I'm gonna just leave that part. Thank you guys for watching.